Hello, everybody. My name is Daniel Wynn, and I want to welcome you to today's podcast, the Cash Flow Podcast. Today, I want to go over something I've been working on with my staff for the last couple of months. That's a labor of love. I've been in the loan broker business for over 30 years, and I've made many guides and many ebooks and books on how to become a successful loan broker. And in this particular guide, I want to share with you how you can get started today and earn over $500 per hour or more brokering investor real estate loans. So let's get started. For those of you that have already purchased a book, I want to welcome you to this wonderful world, highly profitable if you put in the work, and how you can learn how to make over $500 per hour brokering investor real estate loans. This book will provide you with the necessary tools, strategies, and insights so you can earn consistent commissions and over $500 per hour. So whether you are a veteran of the mortgage industry, the regular mortgage industry, the NMLS licensed, or whether you're just a newbie starting out and want to get involved in this great industry, you've come to the right place, you've chosen the right book, and with that, I'm going to help you navigate the profitable world of loan brokering. I want to go over the roles that a mortgage broker does. They only have one role really. They only have one role really, and that role is to connect a qualified borrower that has a qualified piece of real estate with a lender that's actually willing to fund a deal. It's kind of like a matchmaker, like those matchmaker shows on TV. If you can figure out how to do this on a consistent basis, you will be well rewarded for it. Your key responsibilities and skills, like in almost any business, are going to be marketing, sales, and determination. If you are determined enough, you'll be successful in almost any endeavor. But this business will pay off greatly for you if you put in the time and are willing to do the reps. Lastly, it's very important that once you establish a relationship with lenders and private investors, that you covet those relationships and that you put the relationships above those and the needs of the borrowers. Because borrowers are going to come to you all day long with their stories about how they got a great deal or how they're great at finding this and how you don't have to worry about them paying you back. I've heard all the stories, and I've been on the other side when they did not fulfill their words and we had to collect on the loans. We had to do what was necessary to get the funds back to my investors. So it's very important that once you have these relationships, that you keep them by making sure that the lenders don't make bad loans to the best of your ability. What is available in the marketplace today? What types of loans? If you're just getting started out, I wouldn't advise you to do commercial loans. If you have a commercial background, commercial real estate, commercial lending, then you might want to go into that. So most people don't have that background. So I would say you want to start out with residential fix and flip type borrowers, residential real estate investors, mom and pops. You want to get people in your area or the areas near you that you like to market to. You want to let them know that you have money available. Nothing sells like money, right? So tell them you have money available, and once you start advertising, you'll be looking specifically for fix and flip borrowers, rehabbers, people that have real estate and need cash out, people that are looking for long-term rentals for those building the rental portfolio, and people that need money for business purposes. It doesn't matter whether these people have good credit or bad credit for a lot of private money lenders. Now, when you go to traditional lenders, like the long-term lenders and the nationwide lenders, a lot of them have 650 and 680 minimum FICO scores. But when you go to many private investors, they're more flexible. They're just going to lower the loan to value when you apply for the money with them. So I would say focus on residential properties, 1 to 4 units, loan amounts between $50,000 and $500,000. Well, in California, I know that you could only probably build a garage with that, but I'm talking about the rest of the country. In California, these numbers really don't apply because that's like a starter condo or something at $500,000. But for the majority of the country, this is still relative. And Believe it or not, California still has loans under 500. So I don't like to do a lot of commercial loans, but I do them when they come in under 55% loan to value. Trying to finance commercial loans above that has not been too fruitful over my career. Maybe it'll be better for you, but I would say stick with these guidelines and it'll serve you well. Setting up your broker business. In this ebook, I teach you the framework for establishing your loan brokerage company. The basics, the legal requirements, the licenses and permits will vary by the state that you live in. Over 30 states across the United States don't have any licensing requirements to be a loan broker. Some have registration requirements, and some states like Nevada and California and Arizona require you to be licensed even if you're only doing business purpose or investor loans. So you must know the requirements in your area, and you can look those up by using Google or ChatGPT. Create a business plan and marketing strategies that will attract customers to you. We'll go over in one of the next slides. In this slide, I want to go over evaluating potential clients. The best markets that I've received the most amount of business from, other than advertising on the internet, right, is from referrals. And the referrals come from realtors, contractors that are out there rehabbing properties and need money for their clients, and from real estate investors. Once you get a loan brokered for one of these three companies or sources, you could potentially receive referrals for years. I mean, I have customers that go back 10 years. I mean, I've done dozens of loans for customers, sometimes one a year, sometimes two a year, sometimes five a year, and sometimes one every 2 or 3 years. It doesn't matter, but once you get those customers, they could become your customers for life. The techniques that I like to use to build a strong client base are email. Everybody that I talk to, even if they don't qualify, goes into my email autoresponder series, because then I could market to them forever for free until they say stop. And even if they don't qualify today, maybe 6 months or a year or 2 years from now, they will qualify, or they get a partner that qualifies, or they find somebody who they want to refer to me that qualifies. So yeah, everybody you speak to needs to go into an email CRM. By phone, we contact our people on a regular basis by phone. You, just starting out, just go through your phone book, right? Phone book meaning your smartphone. And just let people that are in this world know that you have financing available. In other words, word of mouth. Social media is a great way, and I'm trying to ramp up my social media content by having this podcast, by posting my podcast on YouTube, by posting on social media. It's never been easier. You can now market for free. All you need to do is create the content. I remember I used to have to put ads in the newspaper, in the Chicago Tribune. One little ad, 5 lines, $200-$300. Today, you can get a full video posted all over the web for the cost and the time of recording the video, which is almost nothing, right? Last but not least, if you build a website, you should build a website once you turn this into a business, and you should use the internet to bring people to your website, capture data, and follow up with those. Evaluating clients' financial credibility and assessing their loan eligibility. So listen, the bottom line is that you don't want to waste your time with people that aren't qualified. In my guide and on my other videos, if you go to my YouTube channel or to the podcast on Spotify, you'll see that I constantly talk about qualifying people with 7 questions. Those 7 questions are the primary questions that you need to ask people, and you'll know whether you should invest another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 30 minutes with them. Don't waste your time with these people that are trying to sell you that they are great. You need to learn. That's the number one skill you need to learn, is to learn how to qualify them. And if they're qualified, you will find a lender to fund that. And that's how we make the money, right? We don't make the money by just talking to people. We make the money by getting the ball in the hoop, by getting the loan to closing, and getting the loans funded. The next step in the book, we talk about how to take a proper loan application and how to get the loan approved. And that's the evolution of this, right? You got a qualified candidate, you get them to fill out the application and get all the necessary information that you know your lenders are going to want. You get the loan approval, you send them the loan approval, they sign the loan approval. Once they sign the loan approval, you order the valuation or appraisal, you order the title, you start collecting the minimal amount of documents that private lenders require compared to traditional banks and lending institutions, and put those into one of your online files, your Drive, your Dropbox, wherever, and then share that with your lender. The whole time, it's important that you are communicating with your borrower and your lender to make sure that everybody's in line for getting this loan closed as quickly as profitable, as quickly as possible and profitable. We want both, right? The long-term success in this business is just doing the right thing every day, building relationships, and building off those relationships, other relationships. There's so many people that I've met from one customer that became another customer. And I have relationships 2-3 levels deep. And that's the secret for long-term success. Getting a relationship started, keeping it, and building off of it. And you will be constantly challenged to grow your network and leveraging your referrals to grow your business through the email marketing we spoke about, through natural marketing when you're running around the city or doing the business that you normally do, and through social media. I have to say that I'm so happy that even at this amount of time that I put into the business over 30 years, that I'm constantly learning and adapting to the marketplace. I mean, I don't sit around and talk about the glory days. The glory days are the days that are ahead of me. I'm looking forward to crushing it, right? I'm looking forward to winning every day. The past doesn't equal the future. I want you and me to have the winning attitude that we're going to adapt to market changes and stay ahead of the competition. The keys to maximize your earning are doing deals. Number one, you just got to get deals coming through the door, qualifying them, get rid of the ones that don't matter, and then get the ones that can funded. Once you get that going, you really want to evolve into a super broker, which means that you will be able to help approve the loans with your lenders like I do. You'll have private lenders that will allow you to potentially prepare loan documents, earn a servicing spread. I've went over that in other videos. You can see what I'm talking about. And once you develop into that super broker model, you'll be able to share in extension fees, loan mod fees. So it's really important that in the beginning, you're going to have lenders that may not let you have servicing spread. But as time goes on, you want to establish lenders that will allow you to do that. And the only way you find out is by asking. Once you develop those, it becomes another source of income. Servicing spread means that you make a little bit of money off the payment that the customer makes each month. And that starts out small, and over the years, it can be a lot of money. Also, you can create your own products. I have a product that I am specializing in, which is helping people that are delinquent on their property taxes. So I've created my own product. My lenders like it. And it's created, we make a lot of revenue, more than a regular loan to a rehabber with this product. So you can diversify and create your own products and new revenue streams. Scaling your business and achieving financial freedom, that's all up to you. It's all up to me. The person that's stopping you is a person you see in the mirror every morning, and it's up to you to determine, do you want to be a one-man show? Do you want to be a two-man band? Or do you want to have an orchestra? And that's up to you. Sky's the limit. By applying the principles outlined in this guide, you now have the opportunity to earn substantial income while assisting investors in achieving their real estate goals. You can get a copy of that guide if you haven't already by going to our website, betterwayinvestments.com/500-hour guide. This guide is on sale there for $20. It's not a lot of money. I've sold it in the past for $200, but I want more people to get involved with what I'm doing. I want you to refer those deals over to us, and we can close them together in the beginning, and we can share in the commissions. And I want you to open up your own branch one day and have your own company, and you could just send me a beautiful video testimonial for sharing this business opportunity with you. With the knowledge and insights gained in the ultimate guide to earning $500 per hour, brokering investor real estate loans, you're equipped to embark on a successful journey. Remember, success comes from dedication, hard work, and a commitment to providing exceptional service to your clients. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. I thank you for listening to this podcast. Please share it or like it, spread the word, and let's do some business this year. If you want to get in touch with me, here's my contact information. Until next time, have a great day.